Alright, how you doing, dads? Um, this video that we're making today is basically going to show you how to actually make a bottle. I know when I was a newbie at this, kind of had a hard time doing it. So, guess here we go. First you want to start out with your bottle, and you want to start out with your formula. We went with the Nestle Good Start because it's a lot easier for our baby Chloe to actually digest it. Now there's a number of ways that you can do it, but the most common, I guess, mixture is going to be a mixture of 2 to 1, in which what that means is you're going to have 2 ounces of water to every scoop of formula that you put. Now depending on where you are, you can use faucet water or you can use nursery water. We were using nursery water, but I guess as a single working dad, you can actually you'll start to fill in your wallet sooner or later. So we started using faucet water. Now the main difference is if you have any kind of well water or anything like that, you do not want to use that. The faucet water here in Florida is actually filtered, and they say it's actually just as good as the nursery water. So we're going to go ahead and go with that. Now our baby Chloe, she drinks about 4 ounces every 3 hours. Now to make 4 ounces, you're going to go ahead and fill your bottle to the 4 ounce mark, which is right there. And now another thing you want to keep in mind is that whenever you first turn on the faucet water, you don't want to use the water that first comes out, because that's the nasty water, that's the bad stuff. So another thing you want to keep in mind is you don't want the water to be too hot, because you'll end up burning her little throat and you'll probably end up in jail for child neglect. So don't want to do that. Now, like I said, we're going to go ahead and add 4 ounces of water. Give me 1 second, trying to get this water just right. Okay. Let's see. Well, that's a little more than 4 ounces, so we're going to go ahead and pour a little bit out. Now, it's really important that you get this right, because you don't want to add too much water and not enough formula. As my wife and I have read up on, too much water can actually be bad for the baby. You can actually cause the brain damage, or some of the more serious cases and worst case scenarios. But anyway, we got 4 ounces of water. Now what you want to do is you want to get a nice scoop that fills all the way up to the top, just like so. Dump it in the bottle. Do it once more. Goes your second scoop. Dump it in the bottle. Alright, let's do that. Just go ahead, close it. Put your finger over the nipple so when you shake, you don't have milk splashing out everywhere like that. Put your finger over the nipple. Shake it until you have no clumps or no kind of, any kind of powder residue left in the bottle. You want it to be fully liquid. That, my friend, is how you make a bottle. And I guess one final tip is you actually want to go ahead and kind of do a little, guess what you can say, a heat test on your hand, make sure it's not too hot for her. Other than that, man, good luck, and hope this helps.